What's going on, guys? Mr. Jason back here again with another episode of my mail packages unboxing of out-of-print Blu-rays, DVDs, and video games. We got about 5 packages right here. We're going to get into this, but guys, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy content similar to this, please subscribe, you won't regret it. And if you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're already subscribed, thanks for coming back to watch another one of my videos. But we're going to get into this. We'll start off with this one that seems to be like the biggest item for whatever reason. Not 100% sure what it is. We'll find out soon. Okay. So far, it looks like it's complete. I was worried that it might not be, but it seems to be. And this, I actually found out about this from a fellow YouTuber. I consider him a friend. I don't know if he considers me a friend. Maybe he does. You can let me know. Let me know, bro, if you're watching. But yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to him right now before I even show this. Give a shout out to Fluffy Gamer, the Fluffy Gamer himself, the Fluffy one. Go check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description down below. And I'll put a screenshot of what his channel profile looks like and whatnot. But I found out about this because of him. He goes on the hunt. He goes and finds out prints from like Book Off. Similar to this, but he actually shows daily pickups. He gets a lot more than I do. Let's just say that. And I appreciate his knowledge on his videos and recommendations of what to look for to Bolo. Be on the lookout. But here we have Alienation. The Ultimate Movie Collection. I know nothing about this. I only saw it on one of his videos. I appreciate it as always, spreading that knowledge. I appreciate it, bro. But Alienation, Ultimate Movie Collection, I know nothing about it. Looks to be complete. And I paid $24 for this. And when I looked it up, it seems to be going for anywhere between like $50 to $90 max or something, or somewhere in that range. So I was like, you know what, $24 is going to be profit somewhere. But thank you, Fluffy Gamer. I appreciate it as always. And I know you've found out some out of prints for me as well, and you're welcome. I know you appreciate it as well. We just help each other out. That's what these videos are made for, to give, you know, those who are viewing an idea of what to look out, to be on the lookout for that is out of print. But moving on to the next package here. Let's see. What do we have in the next package? Can you tell me? No, you can't, but we will see. Just being a little cringy right now. And next up we have the Halloween Curse of Michael Myers Producer's Cut on Blu-ray. Even with the 4K and all that stuff being released, this still seems to be going at least $25 to $30 in that range. And when you can pay, as you can see on the tag, there's $6. Little profit, why not? I will have to replace the case though, because look at this. Does not clip close. You lose some of the value if you just list it this way. I sometimes do that. I'll just list it as is and I'll mention stuff in the listing and whatnot, the item description, but I'll try to go through my empty cases and see if I have any to replace this with. But I pay, as you saw, $6. Should be able to get $20 to $30 hopefully. And moving on to the next package right here. Got a few left. One of these is for me. It's definitely not this one. I already know it's going to be in one of the red envelopes or bubble mailers. Let's see. This one's got a slip. Oh, I know what this is. I should have known. I purposely chose knowing that it would be the one in this package. And let's see. Condition of the slip cover. There's a story behind this. I'll talk about it after. It is what it is, but here we have the Shallows 4K Blu-ray with the out-of-print lenticular slip cover. And on the previous episode, I believe it's the one before this one when it's uploaded, I mentioned an item that I called the lady or I called the store and the lady answered the phone and I talked to her and asked her if it had the slip cover and all that stuff. But basically, long story short, I called, as I saw on the website, they had this in stock. So I called and asked if she can check to see if it had the slip cover. She did. And she went and looked. She's like, yes, it's got the lenticular slip cover, but the slip cover is not in the greatest shape. And which, as you can see, looks like it probably has some kind of water damage of some sort. Right there, and it does have some creases and whatnot, as you can see there. So yes, I mean, I pretty much had the idea that the slip cover wasn't in the greatest shape, so I expected a beat up slip cover, and I paid $15 for this. The 4K alone usually goes in the range of like $5 to $10, and the slip cover itself is where the value is, because if the slip cover is in better condition, usually goes in a range of, I want to say, about like $45 to $60, if not more. So if I decide to list this and sell it, of course I'll mention how beat up the slipcover is, and I still should be able to get some profit. I paid $15, I should be able to sell it in the condition that it is. Probably I want to say maybe $35 to $45, maybe. So that's going to be profit either way, whatever I decide to do with this. Excuse me. But I appreciate that lady that I called and talked to, and she checked for me to see if it had the slipcover, and she gave me the heads up that it was pretty damaged. So appreciate it. Profit there. Or if I decide to keep it for myself. I do have the Blu-ray for that with the lenticular slipcover. That's the one thing I don't understand. Like, I understand like collectors, when they have the 4K Blu-ray, they want to have the 4K slipcover. But it's basically the same slipcover for the Blu-ray. It's a lenticular slipcover, same thing. It just says Blu-ray on it, and that's not out of print at all whatsoever. You can get the Blu-ray version with the lenticular slipcover for probably like under $10. But just because the 4K slipcover, it's going for like good money. Let's see if I can get this open here. I'm opening up the next package right now as I talk to you guys. Struggling here. Trying not to destroy the Blu-ray. But here we have a double feature of 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. I believe I found this out from Fluffy Gamer as well, one of his recent pickup videos. I think he got one of these, and he was talking about like the double feature and stuff like that. So I looked it up, and you know, of course, one of the record stores that I buy from on their website, they had this in stock. So, and I believe this double feature, when I looked it up, is going for like anywhere between $30 to $45. And I paid, believe it or not, I believe $8. I could be wrong, but I paid little money. Let's just say that. But I'll put captions up. But I think I paid about $8. So it's going to be decent profit there. I apologize for that noise you hear in the background. It's the washing machine. It's a little screwed up, as you can hear. But I appreciate it. Fluffy Gamer always spreading that knowledge right there. Paid, I think, about $8. Should be able to get at least $30. And I believe we're moving on to the last package of this episode, and this is for my own collection. I'll explain more as I open this and show you guys what it is. And here we have the Halloween 4 soundtrack, The Return of Michael Myers. I believe this is the original one, because I know throughout the years they released like I think they call them like expanded editions or extended editions, anniversary editions. I believe this is the original print, very first one, because it says just the original motion picture soundtrack. And that's the disc that these usually came, you know, that's what the disc looked like when with the first prints anyways. And I am trying to collect as many Halloween soundtracks as I can. And I'm only going to do that for cheap. I don't like to pay too much money for CDs, but these usually, all the Halloween soundtracks usually go for at least $30. So they're usually going in the range of like $30 to $50. And I've been getting them for good deals from, of course, the record stores I buy from. When they get these CDs sold to them, they're selling them for like $8. So I believe that's what I paid, is like $8 for this. And I do have, you know what? I'll be right back. Quick edit.
I'll be right back.
All right, and I just went to get some CDs to show you guys, since I'm talking about what I'm trying to collect. As you saw, I just got Halloween 4, and here we have, I got these all for like $8 each. And I have the original Halloween soundtrack, the original print, not no anniversary edition. And then I have the original Halloween 2 soundtrack. And then I have, like I was mentioning, anniversary editions. I have the Halloween 2 Anniversary Edition soundtrack. And then, of course, the Rob Zombie ones. These are out of print as well. These are all out of print CDs and worth some money. Just giving the heads up on that. This one, I believe, goes in a range of like maybe 15 to 20. This should go for like 20 to 30, possibly, part 2. And, of course, the most recent Halloween movies, you know, like Halloween Ends 2018 and Kills. Those soundtracks, since they're so recent, they're not really worth that much. I have those as well somewhere. So I don't know why they weren't in the same area as these, as I do categorize things by alphabetical order. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give a little glimpse at that, since I've been trying to collect as many Halloween soundtracks as I can. Horror soundtracks in general. Like, I do have some Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, Friday the 13th, anything like that. So, but like I said, I paid, I think, about $8 for this. And same thing for these. Like I said, I paid about $8 each. But should be, I'm not selling this. I'm keeping this for myself. But this normally would go in a range of like $30 to $40. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to show my stack here before I end the video. I normally do that. I almost totally just slipped and did not. But here's our stack right here. Drop some comments down below, guys. Anything related to the stack. The Halloween 4 soundtrack. Then we got the double feature of 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. The Shallows 4K with the slipcover. Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. And then whatever this is, Alienation Ultimate Movie Collection. Just a bunch of alien movies. I have no idea. You know anything about these? You have them in your collection. If by the time this video is uploaded, these will probably all be sold. But you can go check my Mercari and eBay store, and the links in the description down below if you're curious to see what I'm selling, if you want to help support. Anything related to this stack, leave some comments down below, guys. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And if you're already subscribed, just coming back, I appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. But I will see you in the next one. Take care.